I love to speak about, and I love to teach about health and well-being and the heart, compassion, the wellness of the heart. So part of how I do this is I talk about heartbreak. I talk about how to, what we do to turn our hearts off, and what we can do to turn them back on, what the impact is on our lives with both of those states. I speak about the nature of well-being, how we bring our thoughts and our actions and our beingness to our world, and what we can do to shift what we have access to in terms of our daily experience of living and fulfillment of our life, our divine potential in this lifetime. How did you get started on this journey?
How did you get started on this journey?
What specific tools do you have to offer to give people a way to connect to their heart space?
What's been your greatest gift?
Can heartbreak be good?
Fabulous. Those three all connect. So what tools can heartbreak be good? And what was the other one?
Greatest gift.
The greatest gift. Yeah. Think about that for just a minute.
And let me know when you're ready, if you want 2 minutes or 3.
Three, please.
You got it. Ready on 3, 2, 1.
Have you ever had a moment when you were present to pain? Emotional pain. The kind of pain where you want the lights to go out, you'd want to just slide under the covers and you put the covers over your head and stay there for a while, maybe a couple of years. Have you ever wanted to just retreat from the world and just have it be that time stands still and you're not going to need to deal with what you need to deal with right now? Maybe it's a family member. Maybe someone said something hateful to you. Maybe it was something you put yourself at great risk to do, a presentation that your promotion, your career hinged on, and you blew it. Just don't want to be here right now. Have you ever had these moments? I have. Right now. And we get up again, and we face the world again. Don't you do that? You just get up and you go anyway. But how do you proceed? Do you proceed with a giant shield in front of you to protect you from that pain again? If you're like me, you've built several walls around your heart. Walls of protection, so that no matter what happens next, if it's like the last bad experience, you won't have to deal so much with that. It won't feel so bad. Why? Because you'll be numb. You'll just be checked out. I've had many ways of checking out in my life. Perhaps you can relate. Eating to great excess, sugar, caffeine, things that take you out of your body, that have your energy just float away. Binge watching on Netflix, gambling, excessive shopping. And for a lot of people, you're dealing with prescription drug overuse. You're dealing with 10 hours a day of television, whatever that looks like for you. Are you present to, there's a way to check out? There's something wonderful about checking out, and that is you don't have to feel. And there's something really at risk for you, and that's you don't get to feel. You don't have to feel, but you don't get to feel. Because what's available to you when you look at the walls around your heart and you choose to start dismantling the bricks is you get to feel. You still get to feel pain, but you also get to feel joy. In the darkest moments of my life, in the deepest chasms of pain, what I've noticed is that space is a space for light to fill. It's a space for joy to fill, and then to feel. It's a fabulous experience to just look. And if I could leave you with one idea, and that is to look as a casual observer at all the conditions around you. Ask yourself, how bad does it feel on a scale of 0 to 10? You may say 2,000 on a scale of 0 to 10, and then ask yourself, how bad is it really? How bad is it really on a scale of 0 to 10? Become present. Enjoy the gift of the pain and the gift of the we rephrase that. Enjoy the gift of feeling. Thank you.
Thank you, Catherine.
Wow.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Take it away, Lloyd.
So why that? Why that talk?
Because it's on my mind. Why that talk? Yeah. You know, Valentine's Day's coming up. It's really a heartbreaking time for a lot of people. They're really present to how things don't work in their love life and their life of which they wish to be replete with love and doesn't feel that way.
When you're giving that talk, do you, in the crevices of your mind, do you relate with or think about or associate with a past event or incident that is related to that feeling you're talking about?
Yeah, 200 or 300 or maybe 2,000 or 3,000. Yeah, yeah, complete disconnection with my family. You know, never having heard or said the words "I love you" until in my mid-20s. The disconnection from people, the distrust of people, being just a basic misanthrope until my 30s, being afraid of people for most of my life, and missing out on a lot of opportunities. Just a lot of broken relationships, fears of failure, sense of worthlessness, suicidal depression for most of my life. Yeah, it makes like all that's there.
I like that talk better than the other one.
Mm.
That talk was personal.
Mm.
That talk was you. I didn't break eye contact with you when you were doing that. Because everything you said, in some way or another, I've experienced or related with in my life.
Ah, got it.
The first talk you did was abstract.
Yeah, it was.
The first talk you did forced me to think about things or events that might be related to what you're saying so that I could feel what you're saying. This talk helped me see who you are and realize that I'm just like you in each of those ways in different ways.
Ah, that's beautiful.
That's the talk that you should give. Great stories are about people, not things. And we should not be afraid of giving who we are. The hardest part about giving a talk is we're afraid of what people are going to think, or we're more concerned about the impact we want to have. And people will buy you, not your talk. You can have the great, if you go to, to Steve Seekhead or whatever, he's got more YouTube views. He's got the #1 TED Talk out there, like 20.
Simon Sinek?
Yeah, what is it?
Simon Sinek.
If you print, if you go to TEDx and you can actually print off his talk. If you read it, when you print it off, you read it, it's so disjointed. Like I like to do things with highlighters, and you go through it and you're like, oh my God, wait a minute. But if you watch it, it's enthralling, right? That's the talk you should give.
Thank you. Actually, I've watched Simon Sinek's talks again and again, like, what is it that he's doing? I wasn't able to put my finger on it till just now. So thank you.
Okay.
Very grateful.
You know what I love so much about, you cannot make, this is the type when I go, you can't make this shit up, right? So you're up there talking about connecting to your feelings, and your whole talk was connecting to how you think about it. And I'm like, you cannot make that up. There wasn't any feeling in there. It was all like, yes, and it can be this, and it can be that. It was all up here, and I thought, oh, brilliant that you brought that out, because you're still, there's no connection to feeling there. Beautiful.
This is why we come to Speaker Lab.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, so if you know somebody who's like, I don't know if I want to go, I don't know if I want to make the time to be here, maybe you share with them what happened today, and that, a few of us are like getting the possibility of how we interact with the world today in this room because of this group. That's the power of this place.
You're hired.
Can you snip that for a commercial?
Yes, I think I can actually.
That was great.
And Catherine,
Just one moment.
Yeah,
Sorry.
go ahead.
Okay, excuse me.
I just wanted to quickly say that I've heard you speak several times, and I feel so connected to you. And I really connected with you on a deeper level when you were telling Lloyd those feelings that you had. I think that's the first time I saw you be truly vulnerable.
Thank you, Lord.
So I honor that, and thank you for trusting us.
Yes.
And you probably won't get cancer for being vulnerable. It's okay to be vulnerable.
Yeah, you're right.
We got about 30 seconds, Annabelle.
Yeah, well, the first time I saw you, there was at the National Speakers Association in January, February last year. I was new, I was there just, as a guest. The only two talks that I remember was yours and Ron Carr. And yours was because you were there, very vulnerable, about talking about your aunt and your relationship with your aunt and what was missing in there. And I heard that story, and although I haven't lived that story, I was just so connected to it that I still remember it. And do you remember how many people? It was a whole day event. And I remember your speech, and I remember Ron Carr. So I just wanted to say that. So when you speak from the heart, it's just, you are just,
Lots of love.
Yes.
Yeah.